Audio Jungle.
Hello, and thank you for joining us at yet another edition of Mexico News Network's News Reports. I am your host, Elisa Carballo, and we are broadcasting directly from El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Charisma, a gorgeous adults-only resort located in the heart of Riviera Maya. Thank you for joining us, and here are today's main headline stories. Now, excellent news are ahead in regard to Mexico's rising and thriving automobile industry. The German auto giant Volkswagen will be announcing details of plans to expand its largest auto factory in North America and second largest at a worldwide level, the Volkswagen plant in the state of Puebla. The auto giant will be investing $1 billion to expand and modernize in order to manufacture the new version of the SUV Tiguan, which is targeted to the American market to broaden the offer of this type of vehicles in the United States. Production of this model is expected to begin in late 2016. Now, the investment of $1 billion is expected to create around 2,000 direct jobs, as stated by the CEO of Volkswagen Mexico, Mr. Andreas Hinrichs, in a report by Reuters. Volkswagen has yet to officially provide specific details on the expansion plans, which are expected to be announced during a press conference scheduled for March 12th. The Volkswagen plant in Puebla started operations back in the year 1964 and produces almost 500,000 cars a year. After the expansion, 1 million Tiguans are projected to be built over 8 years. The automobile industry in Mexico has increased considerably in the past few years. Its production rose by 27% in the year 2014 compared to the year 2013. Also, just in February of the present year 2015, production has gone up by 14% in comparison to the exact same month in the year 2014. All of this, according to Reuters, with data from the Mexican Auto Industry Association. Now, moving along with more substantial projects to be introduced in Mexico. However, this time round, let's take a quick look into the energy sector. It is a fact that during the past few years, companies at a worldwide level are doing something to reduce the negative environmental impact caused on Mother Nature. As a result, several corporations have altered or even changed in some ways their processes and also introduced new operating measures into their daily production plans. Another way firms are targeting this eco-friendly wave is by creating new businesses that promote and or even create clean energies. Now, this is the case of Vestas, a Danish wind energy firm that is in fact planning on targeting Mexico for the establishment of new business ventures and is also competing to develop wind projects in the nation. Global renewable energy firm Vestas Wind Systems is looking to develop wind energy projects in Mexico, given the country is looking to actually increase its reliance on renewable sources of energy. The Denmark-based firm sees Mexico as an excellent country to invest in, and as it is considered an emerging market in the clean energy industry. Mexico partially opened its energy market to private investment in the year 2013 and is actually looking to eventually generate 35% of its energy from clean sources. This has attracted international companies from all over the world, such as Vestas, to invest, and the Danish firm is currently targeting Mexico, hoping to increase the country's wind capacity by up to 75%. President of Vestas Mediterranean, Marco Graziano, stated in an article in Bloomberg that Vestas is looking at different options to decide where to bid in Mexico. He added that this technology is still experiencing very low penetration in the nation, so there is a very, very good potential. Mr. Graziano also stated that his firm is planning to build 8 wind farms in Mexico with an estimated investment of $3.5 billion by the year 2018. The company currently operates 7 wind projects in Mexico and is expecting significant results in the future. Therefore, Vestas offers their customers effective solutions to improve their business and reduce energy costs. The company's main focus is the development, manufacturing, sale, and maintenance of wind power plants. And more on investment about Mexico. Diageo announced enormous expansion plans into the nation with a $400 million investment venture. The British alcoholic beverage manufacturer Diageo has found Mexico to be a reliable platform for its overseas investment. Indeed, its positive experience within the Mexican market has just been reaffirmed by an important increase that aims to expand their scope in this very nation. The company, which just completed the acquisition of the Mexican tequila Don Julio, is seeing the need to expand their production, taking them to invest in distilling, bottling, and water treatment facilities in Mexico. This enormous 5-year master plan contemplates a total investment of $400 million that will also improve their agave farming capacity, including the construction of a new heritage center in the state of Jalisco. At the same time, advertising as well as promotion will be boosted to position Don Julio internationally. As part of the Mexican government's official visit to the United Kingdom, Ivan Meneses, Diageo's CEO, referred to the unique opportunities Mexico provides to foreign investments and reaffirmed its company's commitment to this nation, as the aforementioned investment will create approximately 200 direct jobs and 200 indirect jobs during its first 3 years. Diageo confirmed its commitment to social responsibility company when their CEO manifested in the company's interest in keeping its employees' economic welfare as well as the economic development of local communities in mind. Today, there are several English companies placing their trust in the Mexican economy, as stated by British Deputy Prime Minister Nick Clegg. Diageo is but the latest in a long line of UK companies expanding their investments in Mexico. This will create hundreds of jobs and help secure Britain's place as Mexico's business partner of choice. There is a high interest of expanding the current number of 30 MLB clubs in the league. This is into Mexico and Canada. There are certain topics that can easily be related to Mexico: culture, traditions, cuisine, the arts, and a lot more. However, when we're talking about Mexicans, there is a statement we can make without hesitating at all. We do love our sports. Mexican people support their teams with an almost religious zeal. Whether it's soccer, boxing, wrestling, or baseball, every single week, entire families fill up stadiums and arenas to enjoy a good match or fight while enjoying a cold drink and a snack. It goes then without saying that the prospect of having a Major League Baseball MLB team in Mexico is really big news. A few days ago, Mr. Rob Manfred, the MLB commissioner, spoke out and stated a chance of adding a couple of clubs into the existing ones, all in the American territory. However, he also disclosed his thoughts on international expansion. Currently, the one and only MLB team outside the US is the Toronto Blue Jays, after the Montreal Expo moved to Washington in the year 2005. Another topic addressed by the Major League Baseball executive was the deep need of implementing the new changes for instant replay reviews of umpires' calls in addition to a possible 8-game season reduction. Manfred also announced the launching of the Spanish version of MLB's At-Bat application for mobile devices, in addition to the StatCast player tracking technology that will be offered in every single one Major League stadium. This feature will be included in the paid version of At-Bat and during the live broadcast on the television networks. However, there's still little doubt that the biggest news for Mexicans is the possibility of having their very own MLB team, or other teams for that matter. In the words of Manfred himself, Canada is a big country and only has one major league team, and Mexico is certainly close enough that it would work. Thank you for staying with us. We'll be right back with more information.